their nature. Perhaps there is a better question. Why do we fight? To protect home and family, to preserve balance and bring harmony. For my kind, the true question is, what is worth fighting for?
Hello everyone, Pterosaurus here. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm doing pretty well. It's Random Game Friday, and I decided that with the big Siege of Orgrimmar patch that came out, that we might check out the starter edition of World of Warcraft. So I'll be right back when we are in character creation. Okay guys, we are back and we are here on character creation, which looks a lot different from what I used to have. But anyways, we are on Smolderthorn, pretty sweet realm, and I shouldn't be able to make a Death Knight as far as I know, because I don't have a character at all, let alone one that's level 50. That must be a new thing. Do Death Knights start out at level 1 now? I don't know. Goblin. Goblin wasn't a possibility when I was playing before. Orc. Orc is always good. Tauren. Troll. Blood elves. I like the blood elf starting areas. Let's do that. Let's see if they'll let me be a death knight. Huh, it looks like they will. Wow, there's different face options now. What? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, whatever, that works. Hairstyle. There. Color. White. Facial hair. A little more curvy. There we go. Name. I guess Tyrannosaurus. Finish. That's what I thought. Alright. Then let us be I don't know, let's throw it back to my original character. We'll be a hunter. Yeah, that's fine. Here we are, and then as you can see I'm on the starter edition, so it's like, hey, do this. Blah blah blah. Venture into Wrath of the Lich King, which I have actually. I don't think it would let me upgrade to it since I've already used the discs on a previous account. It's hard to say. It's cool that they do the starter edition so that you can check out what the game is like these days though. Because I quit playing in Wrath of the Lich King, so I haven't seen the damage of Cataclysm and Deathwing and all that nonsense. But yeah, loading screen. Awesome. Here we are.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil.
Yep.
While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state. But many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
I don't think that's changed since, well, since these guys first came out, basically.
State
right here.
your business.
Talk to these. Continue.
Shorel Oran.
Okay, cool. I must murder monoworms, apparently. Anyways, I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. Been a little while. I had like crazy sneezy nose, and then the wife came home and all that. Cool that I start with a dragon hawk. You didn't used to start with your pet. You had to be like level 10 first. But anyways, we're back now. So let's start smacking some monoworms, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Just start shooting them. Bang, bang, bang. Bada bing, bada boom. You know? This is quite different than, interesting. Than I remember it being. Let's see your quest log. Achievements become available at 10. Talents become available at 10. Yeah, this is definitely pretty sweet. Honestly, if the monthly subscription for WoW wasn't so expensive, I would probably still play. This is a fantastic MMO, and if you don't mind popping the, I think it's still $15 a month on it. as well as all the money for the expansions, then I highly recommend it. But, you know, as it stands, I don't have to spend all that money on that. And so, I ain't gonna. Because I have Lord of the Rings Online, which is free. And, probably not quite the same caliber, just because they make less money than WoW does,
Our enemies
but
will
still.
fall. Death to all who oppose us.
Agreed. You've reached level 2. Boom. Hunter training.
The reckoning is at
Boom.
hand.
Reputation increased. No. Was it B for backpack then? Yeah, B for backpack. There we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on here. Whoa, it actually shows the belt. That's fantastic. I didn't know that we did that. Is there a search bar in the backpack too? So if I did like... Oh, that's so fantastic. That's new. That is super helpful, especially if you're looking
We
for
will
like
persevere.
checking crafting stuff and stuff like that. Oh man. Ooh. A quest to learn steady shot? Steady shot? Steady shot's like a level... And you can use this while moving now? What? What is... Steady shot should be a talent, I thought. And not only that, I'm pretty sure that was like a level 40 skill when last I played. Things have changed. Kitty cat. Meow. Wow. A whole new game. It's the feeling I got right now. Hi, kitty. You don't need to like purr at me or whatever. Salonian's belongings and the shrine of
Remember the
Dothramar.
Sunwell.
Remember the Sunwell. It was gorgeous, and we blew it up, because we're stupid.
Anaria Shola. The reckoning is at hand.
Anaria Shola? What does that mean?
Anaria Shola.
Use Arcane Torrent on a mana ram.
Keep your wits about you.
I can do that. Hello, mana ram. Shazam! Oh dang. Oh dang, you dead. Oh no. Oh no, you dead. Alright, let's turn in this quest.
Glory to the Sindora.
And let's pick up, what we got? 19 and 4, leather, cloth, leather. Always go with
Hold
leather.
your head high.
Bum ba bum. Sweet. It shows when you put on bracers too. That's fantastic. I like that. That's real cool. Let's start shooting this mana worm. Uh-oh, you done got killed by my dragon hook. Ooh, I can't sleep. Alright. Let's keep on doing this and we'll kill some stuff. And I'm thinking that I'm going to want to show you guys the game at a slightly higher level as well. So I will be back once we have reached the next point in the game. Alrighty guys, we are back. And so I've been playing for a little bit now. And I thought that I would share some stuff that I've discovered with you. For instance, hunters now use focus instead of mana. I believe that was a change that happened right as I was leaving World of Warcraft, because that sounds somewhat familiar in our update. Also, they seem like they've kind of fixed the multi-loot thing. So you see I have 2 loots here. If I loot this guy, the loot from him disappears as well. So it kind of promotes you killing something, looting it, and then killing the next thing. That is likely to prevent people from doing AoE spells and mass killing these low-level things in order to try and get a rare drop. That was a big thing back in the day. Also, as you level up, you just get skills now. You don't have to pay for them, you don't have to go to a trainer, nothing like that. And then you may have also noted that I wasn't clicking the items to loot them anymore. That's another thing that I figured out. If you shift right click, then you auto loot everything. So that's pretty much all that I've figured out thus far. We're just about to finish the initial little section. So I will be back with you guys once we have, you know, gotten through this and are in the next little part. So we'll see you then. Hello guys, we are back, and thought I'd just kind of show you the spell book here. I opened this up on accident, actually. I clicked P. But basically, if you want to check out what all you can do, spellbook is a great thing to do. It also shows you your professions, apparently, and all these things. Archaeology is new to me anyways. So yeah, like we can dual wield as a hunter, or as these guys, I guess. I don't really know. We can speak Orcish and Thalassian. Weapon skills tells you everything that you can equip. Hunters perform best with blank blank blank. That's a new thing. Before it just told you what you could do. Arcane affinity. So since I am a blood elf, if I want to get enchanting, it starts out at like level 11 instead of 1, which is sweet. Arcane damage doesn't hurt us as much. Tells you about like level 40 wearing mail. Battle fatigue, that's a new one as far as I'm concerned. And it also shows you, as you unlock your thingies and all that, like what level you get stuff. Like at level 10 is still when you learn to tame whatever pet you want, which is cool. Tracking, I forgot that we even had tracking, so we can track beasts or demons and all this other stuff. Way back in the day, you actually had to be different levels to track different things, such as like tracking, what was it, giants or something like that. That was like a level 40 tracking skill. So that was crazy when you finally got that. It was worthless as far as I'm concerned. I never ran into a situation where I had to track giants,
State your
but
business.
it was a possibility.
We will have justice.
So really I started this recording because we are exiting over there, which is where you spawn in, and we are now entering the second part of the intro zone, I guess you could say. So for the Blood Elves, there's really like 3 parts to the beginner zone. There is that part over there, which is like 5 and under, essentially. Then there's this little bit here, which is really short, but depending on how completed you want to do, it's actually kind of, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's interesting. And then the third part, if you do everything in it, at least when I was playing, you'd be like level 20 or 24 by the time you got out of there, which is crazy for an intro zone. Most
Glory
intro zones,
to the Sindorai.
you're like level
Keep your
15
wits about you.
when
We
you're
will
leaving.
have justice.
But yeah, this intro zone's great also because you get a lot of blues, a lot of rares out there. You can get like a rare weapon and some rare items, also some uncommon things, mostly because they have a reputation vendor. So as you quest along, your reputation with Silvermoon City increases, and you can buy these special items from a vendor, and you can get stuff. One thing that you can get if you want to, it's not really worth it though as far as I'm concerned, is a blue cape. One of the ones apparently. One of the good things about it is that if you want to make what is called a twink, we can't do that here because I'm on starter edition, but something that they added into the game probably about 3/4 of the way through my days of playing World of Warcraft was the ability to turn off experience gain from PvP. Because what they did is they made it so that when you did player versus player, you would actually gain experience from it and made it a viable way to level up. That caused a problem for people who created twinks. Twinks are something that is at the, generally speaking, at the cap of level for that arena, such as like 19 or 29 or whatever it is, so that you have the highest base stats as you can, and you enter an arena and you have super good gear and all that, and it makes you basically like a mini boss
Yes.
for
Hold
PvP
your head
games.
high.
And so twinks were fantastic. I had a twink. I dominated. It was great fun because you go in there and you just destroy everyone in the arena except for other twinks because you're so geared and you're such a high level and all that. And it's fantastic. It was great fun. But then they added experience to it, and people would go in there and they'd play with their twinks, and all of a sudden their twink was level 20 instead of level 19, which bumps you into the
Your
next
gold is
battleground.
welcome here. Everything has
And
a price.
then you're screwed, basically. And so they made it so that you can disable. They made it so that you
Farewell.
can disable your experience gain and do twinking. But one of the really hard things to do was to get a good cloak, like the really good cloaks. There was only 3 or so really good ones that you wanted for a twink. And so when they added these guys in, they have a rare cloak that you can get. It's not like phenomenal, just amazing, but it's pretty darn good.
Oh, protect the innocent! No!
There we go. I jumped off of a really high area, and so this guy disappeared. Gave me some problems. But he's back now, and so that's fixed. This area, in my personal opinion, is actually somewhat boring. So I think I'm going to blast through this area like I did the last one. And I'll be back with you guys once we're outside in the cool, fancy part beyond those gates. Alrighty guys, we are back and we are in the final part of the introduction to Blood Elf characters. This is where we've been so far, right? So we started out on Sunstrider Isle over here. You finish off killing some dude up over here. Then you go into the ruins of Silvermoon City, right over here, right? And then you enter into this whole area right here. This whole area is your real starter zone. If you do everything in here, you should be at least like level 20 by the time you leave. Going over here, you can catch a little flight path, and that'll take you into Silvermoon City itself. So I think that's what we're going to do first. Yeah, I know I've got a quest guy over here, but I'm not really worried about leveling up at this point. I more just want to show you guys what's going on in this area. So this right here is the Dead Scar. This is like the trail left by whatever evil ripped through Silvermoon City and tore it in half and made the ruins and the real part. I don't quite remember the story. It's been a long time. But, you know. Here we go. And then occasionally, assuming that this is still what's going on, every once in a while you'll get like a party of 4 or 5 of these little skeleton guys that are going to charge up this hill and do whatever they do. Ah, yeah. See, they're trying to charge in and they're trying to take the city. But they have the Eversong Rangers right here who kill them and stop them, led by Ranger Yayla or Jayla, whatever
The dark
you want
times
to
will
call her.
pass.
And she'll ask you to
Remember
kill a
the
bunch of these
Sunwell.
guys. It's a nice little Slayer thing since you cross this path like a bazillion times anyways, just to finish this whole area. But yeah, coffee. Lovely. Lovely coffee. Now this area is awesome, because just right here, right after you start, at least it's great for a hunter player like myself, you have
Victory
skinning
lies ahead.
right here, boom, skinning,
Salama
and
Ashalanore.
leatherworking
We will persevere.
right there. Now, I
Shall
always pick
arrive.
skinning and leatherworking as a
Everything has a price.
hunter.
Death to all who oppose us.
Just because it's so useful. You create your own armor set, and it's fantastic. About the only other thing that I might choose would be something that made bows, and I don't remember if there is something that makes bows. I know that there is. I just can't remember what. I guess, what is it? Engineer makes guns, and so that would be a good one to pick as well. But then somewhere out here, I thought, or no, he's over here. Flight path guy, somewhere over here. Really good to have. And then once you reach level 20, you can come down here and also learn how to ride a bird. I don't
What
remember
business
they're
have
called.
you? Be ready.
But yeah, you can fly to the city for free right there, and it's a great way to bypass having to walk through this whole area. And the city is really what I want to show you guys. We'll probably end it there because it's just fantastic. Assuming that we are going to the correct little town. There's a couple of them in here, and I can't really remember which one is which. If we're going to here, then it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. But still, it got us into the right area. That's fine. That's fine. We will run the rest of the way. And I feel like I've done enough cutting for this this little random game Friday. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized what happened. So way back there, I typed in /played in order to figure out how long I've been playing. About 47 minutes back there. Unfortunately, I've bound my record key to / because it doesn't pull up anything in Feed the Beast. And so like way back there, probably like 5 or 10 minutes ago, I stopped recording because I wanted to see how long I've been playing, and I just realized that I needed to start recording again. So here we are. Sorry for that really random cut like mid-sentence. You guys haven't missed too much. Basically, what happened is I figured out that I've been lying to you this whole time. I hate Blood Elf Starter Zone. Hey look, you open a map when you go into your map. That's awesome. Anyhow, this Starter Zone, hate it. Super slow, super lame. It takes forever to get you to where you need to be. But once you reach about level, oh gosh, maybe 12 or 13 or so, you enter into the Ghostlands. Yeah, 10 to 20. And Tranquillion, that is the town that I want to try and get to. Now, I can't guarantee you guys that we're actually going to be able to get into Tranquillion because we're level 6 and we're entering, you know, a level 10 to 20 zone. But by golly, we're going to try because I want to show you guys this town before we cut out. So there's a kitty over there, so we're going to strafe off to the left over here. Now, we do have one advantage getting to this town. We're a hunter, so we have a pet. This guy, whenever we get attacked, is going to run in and smack a dude in the face and growl and take aggro off of us, which is going to allow us to keep on running and do our thing. Now, luckily, there's not too many beasts in this part of the Ghostlands. The Ghostlands are awesome. It's like this huge undead area right by the Plague Lands up here on the northern end of the Eastern Kingdoms. It's super cool. What's that? Oh, pet tamers, right, because the pet battles, right. The new thing, once again. But yes, this town is phenomenal. Pretty much no matter what, even though it takes long time to get here, whenever I start a character, once they reach this area and they're done with their starting zone, I go to Tranquillion. I know that this whole Ghostlands area actually takes forever, but I love it. I don't know why. The quest lines are so unique. I guess because this was created so much later in the production of WoW, that the quest lines are more sophisticated, like they are at higher levels. And so they're like super duper cool. They're just awesome. And it's also got all sorts of stuff. Let me see here. Yeah, like see here, this guy is level 29 hanging out in this area because it's awesome. There's an apothecary. There's a whole bunch of quest lines, including where you kill like some elites and stuff like that. But here is Provisioner Redrigar, and this is one of the reasons why I love it. In here, as you quest through this area, you gain reputation with the Thalassian guys, like I said earlier, and you can then buy these items. So like if you're friendly, you're level 10, you can buy these, and all of a sudden you have a rare item for your boots, and bam, they're so much better than what we're wearing right now, right? And then same thing with this. If you're revered and level 10, which you will be because you're already friendly at this point, then you get this. That's +4 agility. Amazing for a hunter. If we go to all, you'll see that he sells stuff for all the classes as well. So it's not just hunters that specialize with this, but then you also have this, the Champion's Cloak. This thing is a beast. If you can reach the Exalted status, which you will if you finish all the quests, then you get this, a nice 33 armor, 7 stamina cloak at whatever level you are. You're pretty much level like 19, 20 at that point, but still, it's really good. Plus the Batskin belt, which is another 2 agility and stamina. It's pretty fantastic. And then you can also get this, which is really good if you're like a paladin or something. Especially this chance on hit right there. Send a random 25 damage at people. At least back in the day, that was really good. Plus, you know, all this stuff, intellect and more agilities, and you got intellect and spirit. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff here. But you have to be neutral. Tranquillian, they have their own thing. That's right. They don't run off of the Thalassians. But either way, and you know, they've got the mailbox, and they've got cooking trainer if you're someone who likes to cook. I believe I had this in the recording earlier. I myself prefer leatherworking and skinning since I am a hunter. Oh, and I always purchase the skinning knife just so that I can skin things higher level than me, because I tend to go after things higher level than me. Anyways, this has been Random Game Friday for World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria Starter Edition. Hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I love this game. The only reason that we're not doing this on the channel is because, frankly, I don't feel like putting out 15 bucks a month on the things. You know, the expansions and stuff actually aren't that expensive anymore because they're not all new. But I just can't dedicate myself to putting out 15 bucks a month on a game that I've played through 3/4 of before. Well, not anymore. Now it's more like half. When I get a better job, that may change, in which case we may see this more. However, as it stands, we've got this Random Game Friday. I may live stream this at some point and finish out this character. We can get this guy to level 20 before the game locks us out of him. And, yeah. Comments down below, always appreciated on these Random Game Fridays. I want to hear what game you guys want to see next week, as well as what you've thought of this game. And I guess that's it, so we'll see you all next time.